Hey guys, it's here back at it with another video for you guys. So this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna today with this great full time. We're gonna talk about warranties, your factory warranty, and your ESP extended service plan, and TW tire and wheel. So we're gonna start with basics. You buy a brand new bike, you can get 2-year factory warranty on that bike. Everything pretty much gets covered except for like the normal wear and tear items, brake pads, tires, the belt, and stuff like that. But so when you buy a brand new bike, anything you do to that bike within 60 days of purchasing that bike, as long as it's in a Harley Davidson service department, it will go under your factory warranty. So later, if you're, say you do a stage 1, stage 2, that's stage 1, you get pipes, air cleaner, tune. Stage 2 is cam. So you go with the cam and you get the 255 torque cam or whatever the heck they have now for the Milwaukee 8s, and you're riding along and you decide to go to, let's say if you're in Sacramento, home based, and you decide to go to Oregon, you go have a good time in Oregon, and your bike cam breaks, which causes more damage than normal people would think. And so that happens. You take it to any Harley Davidson dealership, it gets covered. You get the same cam put into it that you already purchased because you already put that within your first 60 days. So that's a good little product to have, to keep, to own, everything like that. That's a good 2-year factory warranty. Covers everything. And we're going to go on to extended service plan, ESP. That during the buying process, you can put it on there. A lot of people tend to not, and then put it on later. All depends on up to you. Usually you get a little bit discounted price when you buy it on the bike, the bike. But a lot of people realize, oh, I got ESP. So you get the 5-year ESP. That 2-year factory warranty takes up 2 years of that 5-year ESP plan. So you only have 3 years left after the 2-year factory goes out. Not bad. Gets calculated into a payment of what on any motorcycle you choose. With that being said, you can also do it after. I would recommend, if you can do it after, do it at least a month or two before your factory warranty goes out. It means you have to go to a dealership, send it through service. They're going to look through the bike, make sure the bike's tip top, and then they're going to give it pretty much a good bill of health. That will go on to the finance, and you go into the finance and you choose what plans you want and everything like that. ESP is nationwide and global. So nationwide, you can be traveling to Sturgis, having a good time. You're in North Dakota, you take a trip up in North Dakota, your bike breaks, you take it to any Harley Davidson up there. $50 is your deductible, no matter what the cost is. I've had, being in 5 years in Harley, I've seen countless ESP claims being covered. The last recent one I know of is this guy's engine seized. Parts of the piston went bad and seized the whole engine. He paid $50 for $10,000 or some crazy amount that he would have to pay out of pocket if he didn't have ESP. Definitely a good thing to get. It is nationwide, so you can go anywhere in the United States and have your bike worked on at Harley Davidson for $50. It doesn't go what a lot of people will kind of tell you to. It's like, oh, it's only, you can do it at any motorcycle dealership, any bike that's competent enough motorcycle, as long as they know how to do the process of the warranty claim. Once that's done, boom, $50 and you're out. It is also global, so if you want that high tail and you want to get your bike over to London, have a good time in London on your own bike, by all means, have fun, enjoy. But it is covered over there as well. So if your bike breaks down over there, you can take it to a London Harley Davidson and they will replace all the parts that messed up. $50 deductible. It is a pretty good product. If you're gonna get a Harley Davidson, definitely get the ESP after or before, up to your choice. You also have, it's good on used bikes too. So if you buy a used bike, you say, hey, I want to purchase my first Harley, I want to purchase a brand new bike, by all means, don't do it. But definitely get that ESP, because that's going to save your butt in the long run when you get strapped for money. I know COVID-19, a lot of people getting a little strapped for money and everything because layoffs, shutdowns, and everything like that. Definitely keeps it in motion. So if your bike ever does break down, you're not having to fork out $1,200, $1,500, up to so and so amount. That's a pretty cool process of it too. ESP will cover up to a tow. They can cover tows. They cover housing. So if you're traveling and you hit Texas and you break down and it takes usually a week to get replaced, because it's like any warranty, you still have to call it in, have them process it, have them say yes, it's granted or denied for some reason. Definitely, they will cover up the housing. So what you do with that is if you're on the road, you have to get a tow. It's like a pay, but they pay you back. Pay, reimburse. So you pay for the tow. They look at it, okay, well, we found out your cam broke. We have to order the cam, mess up other parts in the engine. We're going to have to keep the bike for a week. Harley also covers the expense of a rental. So if they have a loaner bike, they have a loaner program, they will cover the bike usually up to 7 days, depending on the job. I had a loaner before when my 13 Road King went down. I had that for over 3 weeks because of the process of what the repairs were. So it's typically 7 days, because that's usually 7 days repair, depending on the extent of the repairs needed. So in other aspects, you pay, say you have to tow, you tow it to the dealership, you pay the tow, you give the Harley Davidson dealership the receipt, keep a receipt for yourself so you can see what's going on, and you have receipts for yourself too. Give them that. It's like, oh, it's going to take a couple weeks, like a week or two to get it repaired. If they have a loaner program, they will get you a loaner bike and ESP will cover it. Or they will cover a rental for you. So if they don't have a loaner program, but there's a Eagle Rider, a place that rents motorcycles, ESP will cover it. It's just all the process of wiggling around and stuff like that. And then they also cover housing. So if you have to stay for a week or two, you get that hotel room and you give them the bill. You pretty much give Harley Davidson the bill. And so when it comes down to when, say, the bike is done, you come in to pick it up, you pay the $50, and the dealership usually pays you what you pay for the tow and housing if needed. That's pretty cool. And then pretty much they already called it in. Hey, this guy has got a hotel. He's going to give me the bill. And usually they already have that computed behind doors. So you will never really get to see that whole how it works, but pretty much I come in, I have a tow, here's my receipt for my tow. I got ESP, of course they're going to check, make sure you have ESP. Then you'd say you do. You give them the receipt. All the repairs are going to take 2 weeks, or you go up, you find a cheap hotel, whatever. Then you pay for the hotel for, say, 2 weeks, and then you give them the bill. So pretty much when it comes to the dealership, the service guy, he's going to write it up, call in the claim, like, hey, got this guy here, he messed up a cylinder, so we need to get a new cylinder. And he has tow and the housing, and it's pretty much them like, okay, well, here's the tow, here's the thing. So pretty much the dealership will pay you for the tow, but in turn, ESP is going to reimburse them. So that's how that goes. And so that's pretty cool. Then you have The other warranty is tire and wheel. It's an added on warranty for what? Your tires and wheels. So you're riding around and you're just like boom, boom, having a good time on your bike, and you hit that nail. You get that nail in your tire, it starts going flat. You take it to the dealership, they look. All dealerships have to pretty much investigate, diagnose, and tell the service advisor, like, okay, they're going to bring the bike in, look at, okay, well, there's a nail, of course. The service advisor is going to see it. So the service advisor should see it before it goes in, so he can start getting stuff ready to get everything worked in, so he can call it in. He calls it in, ESP, hello, hey, I got a guy with a nail. The trick is your bike tire cannot be below 30 seconds. So if you ride all the time, keep this in hand in your bike, so you can check your tread depth. If you get your nail, you can, so you're not having that headache of being, hey, they denied it because your claim's 230 seconds. It has to be 330 second or above. Can't be 230 seconds. So this is a good tool to have in your saddlebag or whatever, if you have it on your person. So it kind of alleviates a headache for you. So when you find out you get that nail, you pop this thing in the tread thing, see what it reads. Oh, I got 930 seconds, I'll be good. Because everyone hates going to a dealership saying, hey, I got warranty, but they deny your claim because you're at 230 seconds. And the service advisor is kind of like the bad guy, because he's being put in the middle of them saying no to tell you. And in retrospect, a lot of people tend to go, well, why the hell am I not covered? I bought the warranty. It's like every warranty has specific things. Tire has to be no less than 330 second. 330 second and above is golden. So it's the same aspect. They call in and say, hey, he's at 930 second, got a nail in his tire. Let's do it. You're cleared. You pay $50. It covers the tire, the labor, and everything. So boom. Big thing though you gotta know is, like, if you get your nail on both tires, like I did on the ride, we went through back roads and me and 4 other buddies got nails in all our tires. Sucks. You take it to a dealership, same aspect, you take it in. Hey, so what's going on? They look at it. 99% of the time, ESP will have to send an adjuster out. Because it's like, okay, well, are they just lying? It's just how they work. It's just how they work. So if you get that, don't be shocked when they have to leave. You have to leave the bike for a day or two because they have to send an adjuster out. It's just the nature of the game. Trying to cover their butts, cover your butt, and everything. So definitely have that tool on deck. So you're not getting, because it sucks when service advisor tells you can't, it's not covered, and you're like, well, now you're getting mad at him because you bought this warranty coverage for your tire and it don't work. Like, what the heck? So it's definitely worth having that tool in that toolbox, so it saves you some trouble, so you know when you go to the dealership if you're going to have to pay full price for the tire and labor, or if you're going to pay that $50. So it gets you in the mindset of, like, if they say no, then I know what I have to do. So it's easy. And trust me, I work as a service advisor. I hate doing that to customers. A lot of dealerships will help you out and everything like that, but it's just one of those things that, because it's like anything else. If, say, you got 230 seconds, but they called in at 430 seconds, and ESP wants to see that tire after the fact or something, the dealership gets dinged for it. A lot of time, never happens, but who knows. It also covers your rim. Your rim gets covered, so if you're riding, you hit a pothole, and it bends your rim, you take it into a dealership and be like, hey, I bent my rim, I hit a pothole. They're going to pretty much look at the tire, same thing, 430 seconds, okay, cool. They're going to look, bring it in, diagnose it. Service advisor should already see that damage. It's just, ESP wants to see a tech actually do it. A service advisor is not a technician, because a service advisor is just a service advisor. He does all the paperwork, does all the calling the warranty, getting it covered and everything. So he is not a technician. He is not qualified to say, hey, there is damage on that tire. I've seen it. I confirmed it. Boom, like that. But in a sense, if he sees it and he knows it's there, he can start getting the process ready. That's what makes it a lot easier when he sees it. Like, oh, well, he needs new rim. So he can start doing all his process of, like, and quote everything up like that. So when it goes back to the technician, all he has to really do is say, depending on the dealership, they will do the parts list, or it's usually the service advisor. So they'll be like, oh, technician comes in. Okay, well, 18 Road Glide, I see damage on I see a bent rim. So until a lot of people don't realize until it's a rim install replacement, is that the rim gets called in. Hey, he hit a pothole. I got all the part numbers, got the labor time, got all this. What goes into a rim replacement is the bearings and the sleeve. ESP covers all that. So, and 99% of the time, Harley-Davidson has to order the tire. So don't be shocked when they tell you have to leave the bike. It's not a big deal. If it's your main transportation, you can get other processes of rentals and they reimburse you or something like that. Or if you have a car, like 80% of the motorcycle riders nowadays have another vehicle. So they have 99% of the time they have to order a new rim. They got everything else, but it's that rim because it's just how it is. Civic. They get it ordered. Once it comes in, they do it. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Get your bike cleaned up and everything like that. So you get a new bike. Tire, rim, no matter what, that rim, you'll get the rim, a new tire, the bearing, new bearings, a sleeve, have the labor to put it all on covered for $50. So it's not a bad process in retrospect of how it goes. So you really want to get that warranty like now. Very good process. Works nationally and globally in the United States and out of the United States. So that is what it is. That is the warranty. Definitely recommend getting the warranty if you don't have it already. It's one of the lifesavers. And it covers about almost everything on your motorcycle. Well, this is that warranty talk. Thank you for stopping by. We'll have more videos in the future. Bye.